Okay, so this is the second part of PPE to WC transition roadmap. So I'm going to talk about the second attempt that you can make if your original targeting attempt fails. But you can also use this second phase for your initial scaling as well, right? So say if you have a profitable WC per campaign, and a profitable ad set that's running, you can actually go and scale further by doing this here. So I've got here, it can either be the second WC attempt or an initial scale, right? So in this phase, right, what we're going to do is we're going to create a 1% lookalike of people who have visited the product page, right? Then we're going to do exactly the same methodology that we did before, right? So I'm going to hop into Ads Manager. I'm going to teach you how to create a 1% lookalike of product visitors, right? So product visitors can also refer to as VC, right? So it's view content on the product page, right? So I'm just going to put that there so you guys don't get confused. So if we go on to Ads Manager, right? In order to create a lookalike audience, first you need to create a custom audience, right? So lookalike audiences are built off custom audiences. So you want to go into all tools and then you want to click on audiences here, right? And it'll come up with this page if you've never created a custom audience before. So this is in one of my backup ad accounts. So you want to go create a custom audience. You want to go to, you can either do this in Trackify or you can do it through the Ads Manager. It doesn't matter which one you do, but I'll just show you how to do it through Ads Manager. There's documentation on how to do it through Trackify in their support docs. So I'm just going to go. So basically what you want to do is you want to include visitors who visited a specific product page in the last 180 days, right? And so then you just put in your URL, whatever your URL is here. What I usually do is I just put the URL contains, and then I'll just put a keyword from the product page, right? So if the URL was like yourshop.com/products/ teddy bear, I'll just say URL contains teddy bear, right? So then you want to create that custom audience, yeah? And call it, so we'll call it teddy bear VC 180 days, right? So it's the teddy bear product page, view content, and it's 180 days, right? So we go create audience. And this might take like a couple hours to populate, depending on how many visitors there have been to this product page. So you need at least 100 people to create the custom audience. So once this turns green, it might be in a couple hours, you can go to here, right? And now we want to go and create a lookalike audience, yeah? So we go to actions, create lookalike audience. What we want to do here is we want to go United States. So we choose the country. And then this here is the 1% lookalike, right? And right now we don't want to create lots of them. We'll add more lookalike audiences in later, but for now, so we're creating a lookalike audience based on this custom audience, which is Teddy Bear VC 180 days, right? And then we just go create audience. So now we're going to get this audience populated. And once it's populated, we can start running ads to it. And so what that lookalike audience is basically people who are similar to people who have visited the Teddy Bear product page in the last 180 days. Okay, so once we've built that 1% lookalike audience, I then recommend you run a PPE campaign to it. And the reason that I recommend you run a $6 PPE campaign to this audience is simply to build up pixel data, right? So one of the reasons that the first attempt may have failed is because Facebook hasn't collected enough data on people who purchased that product, right? So what I do is I like to create little PPE campaigns on different audiences, right? So I would create a new PPE campaign at $6 per day and run it for 48 hours, right? And it will very, very likely be profitable. So I'll do that first. And then simultaneously, while you're doing that, we can also create another PPE campaign to a different kind of lookalike audience, right? So this lookalike audience is a 1% lookalike audience of people who have engaged or video viewers. So I will do post engagers if it's a image ad, or I'll do 90% video viewers if it's a video ad, right? So in order to do this, let's go back. First, we create a custom audience based on that criteria that I just told you. So yeah, so we've got to create custom audience, and we want to go to engagement, right? And then if it's a video ad, right, we want to go here and we want to go people who have watched at least 95% of your video, right? So in here, it should be 95%, sorry, not 90%. Yeah, so people who have watched at least 95% in the past, we'll say 180. I always keep it at 180. And then in here, and then we want to go choose video, right? And here you'll have a list of your ad videos that you can choose from. So go ahead and choose your video that you're promoting on PPE. Then put 180 days. And then for audience name, right, we can call it, say it's the teddy bear. 95% viewers. And then 180 days, right? So I'll just pick a random video here so I can show you it. So we pick this, right? Then we do exactly the same thing here to build that lookalike audience, right? So we've created the custom audience, which is here. Now we want to go here, and we want to go actions create lookalike audience off it. So the same thing again, right? So I want to do a 1% lookalike off it. Yeah, same country, so United States. We want to go create audience, right? So now, I suggest you running a PPE campaign to that audience on $6 per day. So we'd have 2 new PPE campaigns running at $6 a day, one to the product visitor, LLA, and one to the post engager or 95% video viewer, LLA. And the reason for that is here, can you see here, we just want to build product pixel data faster because these PPE campaigns are really, really easy to get profitable. And what happens is all those purchases will build up on your pixel data and it will make the optimization for these WC campaigns more likely to succeed. So once we've done that, what we do then is I actually might let these new PPE campaigns run for about 48 hours or even 24 hours. Then I will create this WC campaign, right? So use exactly the same methodology in what I taught you here in creating the WC campaign, but the only difference is the audience that you're targeting now is the 1% LLA of these product visitors, right? So we do exactly the same process, right? So you create the WC add to cart at $20 per day, and then you go exactly through the same process, right? So I've taught you exactly what to do here. So if it's profitable after 48 hours, you want to go ahead and create a new campaign with 3 duplicate ad sets in them, and then go ahead and pause the underperforming ones. All right, so it's exactly the same methodology.